looking for a home inspection, Sierra Certified Home Inspection, Josh Powell, the owner, he's got you hooked up. He'll take care of you. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
All right. Now tell us a little bit about home inspection. What are some of the things that you do? And let's talk about the significance of actually having one.
Sure. That's a good question, Sean. Thanks so much. Long answer short, because I can talk about this stuff for hours.
We're here, brother.
Home inspection, there's really two components to a home inspection. That's the home inspection itself, and then the report that I provide the client after the home inspection is done, which I get to you same day, by the way.
Okay.
So pretty great, pretty fast to get all the information. So a home inspection is a professional, in-depth assessment of a home's condition, a home's construction, and all of the systems within the home.
Okay.
So once I do that, I'll provide the report, and what the report has is it will pinpoint and identify any possible deficiencies in the home's condition, deficiencies in the home's construction, operational deficiencies in the house, whether or not the systems of the house are working as intended, any safety issues. There's a whole slew of information in the report, and it'll also go into the construction style, construction materials of the house, so the client will have all the information they need to move forward to make an informed decision about whether or not they want to purchase the home. And I also feel that it's very important for a seller to do a pre-listing inspection as well, as that gives them the information they need to put their product on the market to sell, and it helps them avoid any speed bumps or surprises further down the road.
I think that's actually really well said, because I was going to ask you, even if you're selling a home, to be a little more proactive, because maybe they'll have their inspector, maybe you have yours, and you're like, just so we're clear, and everybody gets on the same page.
Absolutely.
Of what would be, okay, this is where we both came to, and then of course those things get
Well, and with California, there's so many disclosure requirements when it comes to real estate transactions, so it's good for everybody to have as much knowledge as possible about the house going through the transaction process.
And what are some of the bigger things that you see in and around Lake Tahoe that go, yeah, this is an area that pretty much wears and tears on a house that most people would need to be aware of?
Sure. Well, obviously, the obvious answer to that is weather.
Yep.
Weather conditions. We have tough winters. That can be really tough on houses. It can be really tough on roofs. So the standard lifespan of a roof in Tahoe is typically shorter than other places in the country. So you have to be careful looking at those things, freeze back, water leaks in the roof, things of that nature. There are a lot of older houses in Tahoe, so some of the systems like the furnace and the water heater, things like that can sometimes be a little bit older and would probably be in need of replacement sooner than later.
Yeah, that's well said. And now, if there is some sort of natural disaster, maybe even if it's like a slight earthquake or even fire damage or smoke damage, would you suggest that someone go get an inspection? Because I remember at one point, I lived in Southern Cal, and an earthquake shifted this water nipple by 1/8 of an inch, and over years, I got black mold and who would have known until I see this black stain on the outside. Would you suggest, or what are your thoughts on?
Well, as far as natural disasters go, I do offer a post-earthquake inspection. If we do have a tremor here, you're supposed to have your water heater secured with seismic straps. It's good to always take a look at the foundation of the house, of the structure of the house, looking for any new cracks or anything like that after an earthquake. So it's never a bad idea. As far as fire goes, then you're dealing with things like air quality issues. One of my ancillary services is I do air quality testing, to where I take samples of the air to see what's happening in the air that we can't see. And as far as you said, black mold, I don't like to say the M word, so I say fungal growth.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Whenever you have any sort of microbial growth in the house, I can also do swab sampling and send those off to a lab for identification purposes.
Fantastic. All right, before we shout out, where can people get a hold of you, book an inspection, Josh?
Yeah, take a look at my website. I'm at www.sierracertified.com. You can learn more about me and my ancillary services there. And then you can also take a look at a bunch of sample reports that I have on there to see just how thorough my reports are. And then you can give me a phone call, and we'll get you scheduled.
I appreciate it. Thanks for coming and sharing, man. Congratulations on the success of your business.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.